Hello pretties, welcome to Israel. So I'm gonna do a empties video. I normally like to do my empties and it's gonna be like skincare, makeup, and also a bit of a declutter because I like to declutter like one or two products that I just know I'm not using or they're going bad and things like that. But we're doing things a little different this time. I'm trying not to like, there you go. We're doing things a little bit different. I did have a hiatus, about 5, almost 6 months hiatus, and I essentially hadn't updated my empties. My little bin was getting out of control. But at the end, also I realized it's like past Thanksgiving. December is literally just a couple of days, at least here in real time. I don't know when I'm posting this video, but in real time, Thanksgiving just happened. December is gonna be in 2 days. So it doesn't make sense for me to like update everything. So what I decided to do is I know I'm gonna do a relatively big declutter at the end of the year. So I'm gonna do a separate declutter video at the end of the year or the beginning of the year, whenever I do it, and just like declutter because it's gonna be somewhat significant. I'm gonna be somewhat cutthroat. I do have a relatively smaller collection, but I'm gonna be a little cutthroat. So that's gonna be in that. So that's gonna be a separate video. Also, because we're so close to the end of the year, I have saved all my makeup empties, but I wanna save them, all my makeup empties, and just do like one big empty Shura. Otherwise, I feel like it's gonna be a little redundant because it's gonna see this video and then literally a month later you're gonna see this and whatever I can get to finish in the last month of the year, and then everything I got to finish like before June, May, can't remember, of, you know, before all that. So it's gonna be a little confusing. So to figure, I might just do all my makeup all at once, and for now we're just gonna do all my skincare. And I do have a little baggie right here with all of it, and this was honestly what was cluttering my little like container where I have all my empties. It was too much. I usually have enough empties like where it gets like really full like every 2 months, and that's usually when I do the empties, and I was long overdue. So let's do this. I have my all reliable deodorant. I do use a cruelty-free vegan brand that is local here in Texas, and it's called Source Vital Apothecary. I can't say it. It's $70. I buy it at the place where I get my laser hair removal. It's really good actually. Sometimes I do have to reapply, but it works really well. It lasts a really long time. I usually go to 2 or 3 bottles a year, so not too bad. Let's see. I got this as a birthday present for my sister. She got this from her, like the Ipsy whatever, and she got it from me for Christmas last year, and I just finished it about a month or so ago, so it lasted a pretty long time. I was able to mix it in with my hyaluronic acid every morning, and it was just like a booster ATP Sports. I don't know what it means. It was some sort of like hydrating booster. It was okay. I don't know that it actually did anything at all, which is why I will not be a present. Also, I don't know this brand. It's called 111 or 111 Skin. I don't know if it's close free or not. I got it as presents. I just wanted to finish it, and it was out of here. So another kind of random one is this Clinique. So I got, Clinique is not a cruelty-free brand, so I don't support this brand, but it was my birthday gift from Ulta in October. So I finished it relatively quickly. It looks like it's gonna be a big bottle, but surprisingly, it's like, it goes to like right here. So from here, from where my finger is to the bottom, it's just plastic. Like, they didn't need to make it so deep, because I was like, ooh, it's actually a really nice size, and then I open it and I was like, oh, it's not. It's like, it's just like, you guys can see my nail, and it barely covers like to the top of my nail. So it's not that, like, all of this is just plastic. It's just empty space. I don't know why they did that. I got all excited. I was like, ooh, it's a big bottle, and it wasn't. So there was that. We have our usual suspects, and by that I mean e.l.f., of course. So we have a daily face cleanser. I had a mini set, and I finished this daily face cleanser. It was okay. It was slightly drying. I have really dry skin, and I know this was meant for normal skin, but it was way too dry for my skin. I couldn't handle it. I have the daily hydration moisturizer. It was okay. I like it. It was almost the same as their Holy Hydration face cream, but I feel like this one's more hydrating. I think, again, this just wasn't as hydrating as this one. But I did finish another Holy Hydration face cream one of many. I love this skincare brand from them and I keep repurchasing it. It's somewhat affordable. I just wish the packaging wasn't so bulky and it was recyclable. I really wish that they would work on their packaging. Surprisingly enough, Clinique is supposed to be a high-end brand, but the e.l.f. one actually feels nicer and more luxe than the Clinique, and I mean it's almost the same packaging, but the price tag difference is way too high. I think this little thing runs for like $20-$30, and this is a mini, while this full-size one is like $12. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. So we have a Nourishing night cream from the same foundation. Again, these are usual suspects here on my channel. If you've seen the empties, you know what it is. We have this one, the cap, I like dropped it and it like completely broke. Just like, it was a mess how I finished it. It was like, instead of like unscrewing the cap, I would just like put this little thing back here, and I was like, all right, just don't get any darker inside, and that's all I need. The hydration eye cream, I've actually finished 2 of them. I do like that one quite a bit. I had a mini of the Nourishing night cream. I did enjoy it. I do like to save these little mini ones so that I can use them when I travel and things like that. So I'm gonna save those. We have another usual suspect, the Super Goop sunscreen. I like this bigger size one, and I actually found out that I usually go to 2 of them a year because I bought another one right after this one, and that one is almost completely gone. So I go through these ones. I go about 2 of them a year. So that's not bad. I mean, they're expensive. I think this is like $32, but everyone needs their sunscreen, so worth it. I have the vitamin C. This is actually the first time I finished it. I did repurchase it. I remember when I first got it, I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. It like burns my skin a little bit. I was like, I don't know. And then I think my skin just needs to get used to it. As I've gotten more used to it, I really enjoy it. I do have to like water it down a little bit, so I have to use it while my face is still wet, and then like I rub it in and like mix it in at that point. But I like it a lot. Another one is the Moroccan Oil from The Ordinary. I've already repurchased it. Love this. It's part of my nighttime skincare routine. Also part of my nighttime skincare routine is my retinol, and I kind of use these 2 together and then put the Nourishing night cream on top. If you're saying, holy shit, that's a lot, you're 100% correct. It is a lot. Literally, I'm putting oil on top of oil and then grabbing a thick ass night cream. I'm putting it on top. But let me tell you, my skin absorbs all of it. By the time I wake up in the morning, sometimes I can still feel a little tacky, feels a little nice, and sometimes my skin is dry as hell. I have really, really dry skin, so it's a lot. I'm aware of it, but it's what works for me because my skin is so dry, so I need it. And that's pretty much all of the skincare empties that I've had. Like I said, they were just being super bulky because obviously these are like big bottles and like whatnot, so they're just taking too much space. I'm really excited for my end of year's makeup finale. I'm really close on finishing a lot of makeup products, so I really want to like power through and get to the last bit and have a really nice empties video for you guys at the end of the year. So, and it's gonna be like strictly all makeup. I might have like a couple of skincare. I probably won't. Like, I'm thinking about it because a lot of these products I like just finished in the last month or 2, so I just replaced them. I don't see myself finishing all of them by the end of the year. I don't think so. Now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that's not realistic. So it's probably mostly all of it makeup. So anyway, that's it. I appreciate y'all's time. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and wait up for that next empties. It's gonna be a fun one. And bye, guys.